UFC Fight Night 85 Hunt vs Mir. The UFC heads back to Brisbane for the first time since December 2013 with Fight Night 85 Hunt vs Mir. Mark Hunt hailed from New Zealand and fights out of Sydney, Australia, where he is an MMA legend and he headlined the first Brisbane show. He will take on Frank Mir, the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion who had a great 2015 despite ending it with a loss. The co-main event comes from the welterweight division, where Magny takes on Hector Lombard. For the heavyweight bout of the night, Hunt, who's 11-10-1, scored a TKO win over Antonio Bigfoot Silva in November, and he loves to put on a show. Only 3 of his fights have gone to a decision, but he has 4 knockout losses and 6 submission losses. That is right up the alley for Mir with a score of 18-10, whose 8 submission wins is the most in UFC heavyweight history. Mir knocked out Bigfoot and Todd Duffy, then some believed he was robbed in a decision loss to Andrei Arlovsky. Mir is rolling right now, and if he does not get caught, he should make Hunt tap. Our pick for this fight is Mir. For the welterweight bout of the night, Magny, who's 17-4, has won 2 fights via split decision, although his win over Kevin Gastelum in November came on short notice. Magny is well-rounded and has never been knocked out, but that might be tested against Lombard, who's 34-4-1 with 2 no contest, who has not fought since last January when he failed a drug test after beating Josh Bergman. The judo artist was suspended and he will want to put on a good show. Lombard might be the strongest man at 170 pounds. Our pick for this fight is Lombard. For the middleweight bout of the night, Yuna, who's 16-8, has lost 3 straight, but he's from New Zealand, so he gets a pass. He badly needs a win with 2 submission losses and a knockout loss in that time, but Yuna has 10 knockout wins and will be tough for Boss with a record of 10-2, who was knocked out by Thiago Santos in the first round of his UFC debut in June. It could be a long night for Boss. Our pick for this fight is Yuna. For the second welterweight bout of the night, OReilly, with a record of 6-1 and 1 no contest, comes from Melbourne and fights out of Brisbane, so he will have the crowd on his side. Jobin, with a record of 12-4, is coming off a knockout loss to Albert Tumanov, and even though he's 3-4 in the UFC, his win over Matt Dwyer is a little tainted because of a knee to a groin. OReilly will put up a fight, but Jobin is a powerful striker. Our pick for this fight is Jobin. For the second middleweight bout of the night, Kelly, with a record of 10-1, is an Olympian judoka from Melbourne who rebounded from his first pro loss with a decision over Steve Montgomery in November. Junior, with a record of 5-1 and 1 no contest, won the Ultimate Fighter Brazil 3 tournament and has gone from heavyweight to middleweight. He is coming off a no contest because of an accidental eye poke against Kevin Casey, and he is a great jiu-jitsu artist. However, give it to Kelly because of the crowd. Our pick for this fight is Kelly.